Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing another little Lofi video. But today I'm going to be reading a book called Don't Believe Everything You Think. Yeah. Don't believe everything you think. What you're thinking is the beginning of your suffering. Introduction. This book was written to help you find everything that you've been searching for and the answers to all the questions you had your entire life. I understand this is a very bold statement, but you will surely see why I have complete confidence in saying this. What I know to be the truth from the depths of my soul is that you will not be the same person as you were after you read this book. The only constant is change. Growth is an inevitable process of life. And it will be impossible for you not to change after reading this book. We cannot change what we are not aware of, and once we are aware, we cannot help but change. I'm not gonna read this whole book. I'm just gonna read what I underlined. In actuality, we only want these external results, like money and significance, because we want to experience certain things, certain feelings inside, such as love, joy, peace, and fulfillment. The feeling is really what we want in our lives, not the physical things. But the trap is that we believe the physical things will give us those feelings. The secret lies within the feeling. Within the feeling. Truth cannot be intellectualized. It can only be experienced. The truth lies within a feeling, which is why it cannot be formulated into word. If you want to find truth beyond the words, look for a feeling. Many who discover the truth will describe the feeling as one of complete peace, unconditional love, and an overwhelming amount of joy. It feels like you're finally home. Home. If you want to find the truth, look for simplicity. People have a hard time letting go of their suffering. Out of a fear of the unknown, they prefer suffering that is familiar. They cannot hunt. It's a quote. It's a quote here. In other words, pain is unavoidable, but how we react to the events and circumstances that happen in our lives is up to us, and that will dictate whether we suffer or not. One who looks around him is intelligent. One who looks within him is wise. Sydney Banks once said, "Thought is not reality, yet it is through thought that our realities are created." Reality is that the event happened with no meaning, thinking, or interpretation of it. It is not about the events that happen in our lives, but our interpretation of them, which causes us to feel good or bad about something. Our feelings do not come from external events, but come from our own thinking about the events. Therefore, we can only feel what we are ever thinking. Get in here. Sit. My dog tried to run away. Without our usual thinking about a particular event or thing, our experience of it completely alters. This is how we live in a world of thought, not reality. Sit down. And our perception of reality is created from the inside out through our own thinking. The root cause of our suffering is our own thinking. Our own thinking is the cause of your own suffering. Okay. You guys might be like, what the heck is this book? Okay, basically, so stuff may happen, but you choose how you react towards it. You choose how you choose how you view situation, you could either be, forget it. You could just, like, completely hate your life or whatnot. But you have to make that change in your mind and be like, do these thoughts benefit me? Like, does me sitting here being so freaking self-deprecating or whatever, does this actually benefit me in the long run? No, it does not. All that wasted ass time does not benefit you if you really think about it. Our perception of reality is very real. However, our thinking will look like an inevitable, unchangeable reality. If we know that we can only ever feel what we are thinking, then we know that we can change our feelings by changing our thinking. Thus, we can change our experience of life by knowing that it comes from our own thinking, from your own brain. I hope these whispers pop up, can be heard on the screen. On the screen on the phone, whatever. Because I thought I would adapt for this phone, and my other phone is charging. And I will be filming a video with the mic, but not right now. Not right now. Also, still don't mind how crazy my face is. Sorry, I had to get thumbnail. The moment we stop thinking is when our happiness begins. Do you know what is really making you angry? This is gonna make sense. I'm reading a Chinese parable. So it's like the teacher asking a student, does he know what really makes him angry? It's not other people's situations or circumstances. It's not the empty boat, but my reaction to it that causes my anger. All the people or situations that make me upset and angry are just like the empty boat. They don't have the power to make me angry without my own reaction. Nothing has the power to make you angry, upset, or depressed, or unhappy unless you give the power to. Remember that. I think and think and think. I've thought myself out of happiness 1,000,000 times, but never once into it. A quote by Jonathan Safran Foer. If you want to be free, happy, peaceful, and full of love, then you need to let go of listening only to your mind and go beyond it by tuning into something much greater to help you not to just survive, but to thrive. Thrive. We will only be thriving. Stop thinking and end your problems. A quote from Lao Tzu. We can't experience anything without thought. Thinking, on the other hand, is the act of thinking about our thoughts. Thinking is the root cause of all our psychological suffering. Thoughts are not inherently bad. The moment we think about our thoughts is when we begin to be taken on an emotional roller coaster. Thoughts create, thinking destroys. Thoughts create, thinking destroys. The reason thinking destroys is because as soon as we begin to think about the thoughts, we cast our own limiting beliefs, judgments, criticisms, programming, and conditioning onto the thought, thinking of infinite reasons as to why we can't do it and why we can't have it. Stop overthinking. Just do it. Do it like he says, just do it. If I'm having a lot of negative emotions, I know that I'm thinking too much. This is another example of how we're naturally built for success. You're literally built for success. So reprogram your freaking mind. Get off TikTok. Lower your screen time. And just do something. Go outside. Go into nature. Whatever you want to scroll. Think about all those hours you spend on TikTok. Could be hours spent reading a book, studying a language, eating a good meal, reconnecting with friends or family. You could just be doing something more than than just being a mindless robot on technology, you know? We are only ever one thought away from peace, love, and joy, which come from a state of no thought. Quote by Dickon Bettinger. We can only ever feel negative emotions when we are thinking. Some of the negative emotions can be helpful, such as feeling fearful when deciding to walk down a dark alley alone with no one else in sight. It's like common sense. It's like your body is protecting you, but that is different from overthinking. These negative emotions are only helpful to us in terms of survival. You do not have to have thoughts or think to feel positive emotions. Our natural state of being is love, joy, ecstasy, freedom, and gratitude. Make sure you're meditating every day, or just have days of stillness, or moments of stillness. The strength of the negative emotion we feel is in direct proportion to how much thinking we are doing in the moment. In other words, the less thinking we have going on, the stronger the positive emotion we feel in the present. When you are experiencing a lot of frustration, stress, anxiety, or any negative emotions, just know that it is because you're thinking, and the intensity of those emotions is directly correlated to how much thinking is going on. Therefore, it is not what we're thinking about that is causing us suffering, but it is that we are thinking. Anyways, that's all for today. I want you guys to read this book. It's so good. Don't believe everything in there. Don't.